Hi folks, Nick here from the Main Street Talk podcast. Are you thinking about your next Disney vacation? I can help you plan that vacation at no extra cost to you. Contact me at nick.garcia@academytravel.com. And if you enjoy our podcast, please rate in your player. Enjoy the show. Hello everybody, welcome to this week's episode of the Main Street Talk podcast. Your go-to podcast for all things Walt Disney World related, all the news, the updates, and the tips and tricks. I'm your host, Nick, and as always, with me is Joni.
Hi.
So there's something I forgot to mention on last week's show.
Okay.
We did a room tour of our Disney Dream Room, our veranda room on the Disney Dream, and I didn't tell everybody that it's up on our YouTube channel.
Oh, I thought you did.
Nope.
He told me.
Yeah, I did tell her. So that is up on our YouTube channel. We did a quick tour. It's only about 7 minutes
9538, if I remember correctly.
9538. Very good. You know, I could not remember that until like day 4 of our cruise, and now it's stuck in my head.
Well, you know, because we searched looking for one that we could look to see exactly what our view would be, and there isn't one. So now there is.
Now there is one. 9538. So it's
I don't know about others, but I always like to see where am I going to be exactly.
Right. Because you can go in with a plan and
well, and then some of them, like you said, have partial blockage.
On the verandas, yeah.
Yeah, so ours did not.
So, yeah, it's only about 7 minutes. It's pretty informative. I went through everything in the room, outlets and storage. Yeah. And so, yeah, it was just a standard room. It wasn't a family room, just standard veranda room.
Yeah, so, but still, you could sleep 4 in there. Family of 4 could sleep in there.
For sure. That's up on our YouTube channel. So go over there and check that out.
For sure.
And also, don't forget the $100 gift card.
Yeah.
To enter that, go to our Facebook page and comment on the pinned post, the post with the picture of a gift card on it.
Yeah.
Once I like your comment, you are entered.
Yeah, we're not pinning, we're not liking any. I mean, we'll like photo or comments elsewhere, but you've been correcting if people are going the wrong spot, haven't you?
I haven't seen any.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. But yeah, you do have to follow and like our page and comment on there. And then once I like that, you're good to go. And if you tag somebody, you get 2 entrants. 2 entries. So the deadline for that is Saturday, December 20th at noon. And we are going to announce that winner on our show airing December 22nd.
Let me ask a question. Is there a limit to only tagging one person?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
no, you could tag. No, well, let me correct myself. You can tag as many as you want, but you're only going to get 2 entries.
Oh, okay. That's what I meant. Like if you tag 5 people, do you get
10 entries? No.
No, not 10 entries. 5 entries plus your
one,
personal.
No.
Yeah.
No, okay. I think we're just gonna leave it.
Let's just be transparent about what we're doing. Okay.
So that's it. Oh no, there's a little bit more housekeeping. Next week we're gonna be recording early because we leave for Disney.
We have a vacay
on Sunday.
Yeah, and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. That was my next thing on the list.
Yay, my favorite.
We got some Thanksgiving news to go over, but happy Thanksgiving. We're actually probably going to be recording on Thanksgiving Day.
Yes, we will
because with our family dinners and our travel plans, that's going to be the best day we can record.
Our oldest is hosting this year for her second time. But she's expecting a lot of people. So it actually gives us a break.
Joni's having a hard time passing the turkey.
Well, not as hard as you'd think, but we are still going to do Christmas.
Yeah. So
we'll see. If all goes well, she can have it.
Yep.
Every year after year after year.
Yeah, that's what happens when you start adulting, you get older, those things start to happen. Yeah. I saw a meme that somebody said, when you're 40 and you get your first time asked, what are you bringing for a side to Thanksgiving?
I know, right? Instead of preparing the whole thing and you're the one asking others, what are you bringing? Well, that's how it is this year. So we're taking pies.
Yep, we're taking pies. We got an easy.
We got an easy route.
Today is Sunday, November 23rd. So all the news is current till now. And I think we should just get right into it.
Okay.
You ready? Magic Kingdom. All dates are sold out for Very Merry Christmas Party.
Okay.
So, I don't know. They're done.
Yeah, it's okay.
So, if you do have plans to go, you didn't buy tickets, you forgot or whatever, slight chance you can just, you can blow Disney up. And it does happen. It's rare, but it does happen.
I'd be nervous. I would just say, next year.
I'm
going to do it early next time.
I'm one of the people, I got to have it done.
That's a lot of money to invest and then have nothing, not be able to get tickets for it.
And the boat transportation to Disney's Wilderness Lodge will temporarily be suspended in January for refurbishment. Bus transportation will be available. I thought this was interesting.
Extra buses? Because
it didn't say. Probably just bus transportation because it's normally boat. This was interesting because this never happens on our shows, but this directly goes along with our tip or trick from last week. Our tip or trick from last week was to check that park calendar 60 to 70 days out.
I remember.
Okay. That's important, and I'll tell you why.
Making a list, checking it twice.
Magic Kingdom will close early at 4:30 p.m. on Tuesday, January 27th of 2026.
So look at
this. That's a huge, we just talked about it last week.
Exactly.
Most likely due to the annual cast member celebration, kind of like their Christmas party. So important. Check that calendar.
So any of you that have vacations planned for that time and perhaps didn't check it, here's your notice.
Tuesday, January 27th, 4:30, Magic Kingdom will be closing. That's
a really considerable amount of time to be missing if you're expecting a full day at the park.
Oh yeah, 4:30?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. I bet that'd be actually probably a great day to go. It's going to be dead. I bet it's going to be dead.
Well, yeah, hardly anybody's going to be there.
So if you had an extra day to burn, you know. And Big Thunder Mountain, that's been closed for a while. It's set to open in 2026. They have begun testing the ride vehicles. So we're getting closer. They have not announced the opening date yet, but they are still saying sometime in 2026. I'm assuming early 2026. So that's it for Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
At Jollywood Nights and Hollywood Studios, we have another sold-out day. So the sold-out days for Jollywood Night are November 8th, 15th, 22nd, and 24th are all sold out. I know 3 of those days are in the past, but I made the list.
So if you're planning on going those days.
Yeah, if you're planning on going those days. All right, that's it for park news. That's all I have for park news. But yeah, we have some miscellaneous news. It was kind of heavy. So stay with me on this one.
No Epcot, no Animal Kingdom.
Nothing major. No. Okay. Thanksgiving meals. If you're going to be in the parks this week, Thanksgiving meals at Disney World, I'm going to give you a list of places where you can go have Thanksgiving meals.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Ale and Compass at Disney's Yacht Club, Garden Grill at Epcot, Hollywood and Vine at Hollywood Studios, Liberty Tree Tavern at Magic Kingdoms, Olivia's Cafe at Old Key West, Sanaa at Animal Kingdom Lodge, Steakhouse 71 at the Contemporary, Diamond Horseshoe at Magic Kingdom, and Whispering Canyon Cafe at the Wilderness Lodge.
Oh, nice.
They are all going to be participating in Thanksgiving dinners.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, here's a big one.
Okay.
This came out. This was all over the place. Disney's Senior Executive VP and CFO Hugh Johnston says Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resort may implement constantly fluctuating dynamic ticket pricing that changes based on demand. They've been experimenting with this in Disneyland Paris. He says there's been no negative feedback.
Can you elaborate a little bit more what you mean?
Yes, because it is very confusing, and I'm going to tell you a question he was asked. He spoke at an event, a Wells Fargo event, I believe, and I'll explain what this is from the best that we know. The dynamic pricing system means tickets would change in price based on the live demand from guests. So ticket prices for a single day would not remain fixed and could change whenever. They could get higher if more guests are buying tickets for that day, or they could decrease if tickets aren't selling. So he was asked, is this kind of like airline pricing, the way airlines do it? He says, I don't like to think of it that way, but in a way, yes. I'm paraphrasing what he said. So this is not happening now. This is probably not happening next year, possibly in 2027. He has not said that, but he said they had, with the Disneyland model, they got to tweak it and optimize it before they bring it domestic. What does this mean? This is a lot of questions.
Wait, they're doing this at Disneyland Paris already?
They have been experimenting this for a year in Disneyland Paris.
And they are wanting to bring that to both Florida and California.
Yep, the domestic parks, and probably model it worldwide afterwards.
Okay.
We have to see what this looks like.
I don't like it.
It could be,
Okay. So once they get a date or a price set for the day, does it remain that? Or does it go hour by hour even?
From what I understand, once you purchase that ticket, you're locked in.
I mean, but if let's say somebody purchases at 10 a.m. at such and such price.
And it goes down.
And then it goes up or down as you get later in the day. Well, I mean, I know I'm not looking for like a refund.
No, I know. That's a good question because even
once they set the price for the day, is that the price for the day, or can even the daily price fluctuate?
That's a great question because airlines do that. Airlines literally change by the minute in some cases. Now, would that mean if you bought a ticket for whatever January and the price dropped when you get closer to there, do you get a refund?
Yeah. Well, in that case,
who knows? So this is not happening anytime soon. But
this would be a good thing. I mean, those calendars where you check where it's like crowd heavy, some of those are not very reliable.
Anyways, but
they're not super accurate. It's a good guideline to maybe go by, but don't trust it as gold.
But what I always say is use it for finding out when cheer events are.
Right.
When holidays, races, if you want to get what Disney thinks they're going to be busy, look at the annual pass blackout dates. That's when Disney thinks they're going to be busy.
I wonder if this is really going to, well, it probably won't. It's Disney. Lower attendance, but because it seems like it's always, I mean, we've had maybe 2 days that we've been there where it's been like, where is everybody? Yeah. This is like a great time to, but other than that, every time we've been, it's been packed.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions with this. I'm very interested to see how it's going to work. But like I said, nothing to worry about in the near future. Okay.
Don't know it until you try it, I suppose.
Yeah. All right, on to other news. Disney's Wilderness Lodge has opened their holiday market table with a small chocolate and gingerbread cabin instead of their life-size display. That was a last-minute thing. Everybody thought the life-size gingerbread house was going up there, and whatever reason, last minute it changed. So, and the annual gingerbread carousel at Disney Beach Club Resort is complete. This year marks the 25th anniversary of the carousel and has the number 25 all over it.
We're going to have to go see that.
The miniature,
we didn't see it last time.
No. The miniature Christmas village is back for another holiday season at Disney's Yacht Club. The village is in the lobby, and they have a Christmas tree and decorations. And the Disney's Boardwalk has decorated for the holidays with its annual gingerbread house. So the gingerbread houses are up.
I know what we're going to be doing on our off day when we go to.
Yep. And that's part of our tip or trick. So, and according to Walt Disney World website, the room refurbishments at Disney's Port Orleans Resort Riverside will continue through summer of 2027. It was originally scheduled to be completed in February. The Walt Disney Company brands and studios received a record-breaking 103 nominations for the Children's and Family Emmy Awards. 103 nominations.
Wow.
And going along with that, Kristen Bell, Josh Gad, and Idina Menzel have signed massive deals for Frozen 3 and 4, making it one of the biggest deals in animation history.
That was a huge thing.
The two movies are going to be made simultaneously.
Oh, wow.
So I was reading the numbers, and it was really confusing. I'm like, so did the actors sign for this, or is that how much? It was really weird. So we'll just say it was a massive deal, because that's what I read.
Being made simultaneously, so that right there, I mean, it's going to be probably a Christmas time release in my head, I would suspect.
Yeah.
And, interesting. Cool.
So to recap, the gingerbread displays, I know I've been saying I'm going to say where they're at. So far we have Disney's Contemporary, the Boardwalk, Beach Club, Animal Kingdom Lodge, and Wilderness Lodge are the gingerbread spots this year.
Okay.
So Animal Kingdom is not up yet, but we're going to be there next week, so I'm sure they're working.
Yeah. So I think you should put this on the blog somewhere.
I will, yeah. Yeah, I'll do that for sure.
Where it's at and what's being displayed, whether it's the carousel or,
you can do that. That's it for my news.
Okay.
Dynamic pricing. So stay tuned for that.
I'm not excited about that, but I'm excited to see the carousel and the tree finally.
Yeah.
Our tree finally.
Yeah. Animal Kingdom, we just missed it by a couple days last year. It is not, as far as I know, it is not up yet, but I think they're all supposed to be up by Thanksgiving.
Don't be talking rubbish.
No, they're all supposed to be up by Thanksgiving. So, all right. Well, that's it.
I have confidence. We are going to see it. Whether we have to extend the vacation, we are going to see it.
If we don't see it, I'm not going back.
That is not true.
We're selling our contracts and we're...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll buy them out. Okay. Where would you like to go? Movies or ride or what would you want?
Spotlight on attraction. That's where we usually go after the news.
All right. Well, we are entering into Frontierland.
Frontierland.
Today we're going to do Country Bear Musical Jamboree. It is, like I said, in Frontierland at Grizzly Hall. It's indoor and air-conditioned animatronics show. It's newly reimagined where Henry, Trixie, Big Al, and their pals are playing some of your favorite Disney songs alongside a heapin' helpin' of Southern Charm.
Mm.
So this had a remake in 2023 had a remake. So
pretty sure
we saw this newer show.
We saw the new show. Yeah. I liked it.
Yeah. Can you believe this? The capacity of the theater that it's in, 380.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't look that big.
It does not look that big.
Huh. That children sitting on laps?
Who knows? Little tiny children. The seating arrangement is long padded benches that have backrests. The seating is limited for wheelchairs or electric scooter vehicles, and those are in the front row. So they may be filled up if you need to have that feature available to you. I didn't realize when we went that they were, only select number.
Yeah, I did.
But there was a lot of seating remaining. So I think,
yeah.
And I don't remember them telling us in that theater. You know how they're always like, well, come in and come all the way down, and they try to get you all the way through. Yep. They didn't do it.
There was nobody directing anything.
No, I think it's because it's such a big area. So as I'm saying that, I guess you can sit wherever you'd like.
Yeah, we sat over by the, what do you call them? The busts, I guess. The animals hanging on the wall. Like the hunted animals. Yeah. That was pretty fun. We sat right below them.
Yeah, and it was very interactive.
Yeah.
It was fun. So no lightning lane of any type with this one. You can remain, as I said, in your scooter or wheelchair, just down in the front row, selective spots. And I don't know if they'll let you go on the sides or if that's the only designated spot. So you don't have to be separated from family or whatever.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. Assisted listening devices and handheld captioning devices are available. The show is about 16 minutes. It opened in Walt Disney World. This new show opened Walt Disney World July 17th, 2024.
Okay.
So it's a reimagined version of the classic Country Bear Jamboree, which opened in October 1st, 1971.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of mixed feedback on this, revamping the original.
There always is.
Yeah. Yep. There is lobby seating available. I'm going to list. Yeah. I'm going to list some Easter eggs that are found in here. This is kind of what I have on my bonus info. And I didn't list all of them, but I will name a few here. So in the lobby, there is a napkin that is from the Hungry Bear restaurant, a wood carving that shows dates for the original Country Bear Jamboree at Disneyland and the opening of the Walt Disney World Country Bear Jamboree. There is a napkin featuring a set list for the show that is on display. A penny from the new P Penny Press is available to look at and for purchase. Fans can find a reference to the Five Bear Rugs band within the attraction, and a familiar tune remains from the original Country Bear Jamboree, The Ballad of Davy Crockett, performed by Henry and Sammy the Raccoon, and its inclusion was a deliberate nod to the cultural phenomenon of the 1950s, meaning that adult guests would have known it by heart from Walt Disney's TV show about the legendary frontiersman.
Okay.
So they did take out the other iconic song, Blood on the Saddle, performed by Big Al.
It's a big controversy.
Yeah.
People were not happy.
Yeah. I guess that was a show. I didn't see that one. It was a show that featured a cameo of the original characters, Liver Lip and McGrowl.
Don't know.
But I just thought Liver Lips was kind of fun to say and read. So I just wanted to throw that in there.
Sounds like an insult a fifth grader would call another fifth grader.
It does sound.
Leave me alone, Liver Lips.
So that's what I have for Country Bear. So I just thought I'd throw out a little bit of Easter eggs there if you're around and about. But it's kind of fun walking through the lobby. It keeps you entertained and
and it's a good air conditioning show to see. It's not just one you go in for the AC. It's one that it's entertaining. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, in 16 minutes, if you need a break or if it's raining, because you're out of the elements completely.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's a nice place to be.
All right. Thanks,
and
Joni.
you get to enjoy some music and tap your foot and sing along.
Yep.
So, it's good stuff.
And the bears come out, hang out around there sometimes.
Yes, they do.
They're out in the, meeting the people.
Yeah, yeah. Just like always.
Yep.
So, yeah, pretty cool.
Thanks, Joni.
Yep, you bet.
Now on to our movie.
Okay.
We just watched this because I had never seen this one, so I had to watch it.
So this movie, it doesn't really have a princess per se, but there's a follow-up that they get married. So, but she's not a princess in this movie. But we're going to talk about Hercules. And as far as his girlfriend, her name is Megara, and he calls her Meg for short. It is a June 13, 1997 first appearance. 93 minutes, the budget's $85 million. The box office pulled $252.7 million.
Okay.
Directed by John Musker and Ron Clements. And the film is an animated musical fantasy comedy based loosely on the legendary hero Heracles, known in this film by his Roman name of Hercules. So it's really an actual mythology person that they're getting.
I didn't know he had a different name.
Yeah, but you know what? And as I'm going to talk about this show or this film, everything in it, like I looked up, I clicked on all the people's names, and there's really somebody in Greek mythology with that name, and they have a role. Obviously, Disney's going to, kid-friendly all these roles. So if you really want to know the history of it, if you're into the Greek mythology,
look it up.
You can go in, and there's going to be a different ending than what goes on in Disney's world. So in any case, the character Meg is loosely based on Megara, and I don't know how to say this name. It's Deianira.
Dianara, maybe?
Something like that. Okay. Those were in the Greek mythology, those were his first and third wives. So it's based on fan interpretations. Meg in the movie is 28 and Hercules is 18. And her traits are, she's introduced initially as a cynical young woman enslaved by Hades, who happens to be Hercules' evil uncle and god of the underworld. And her other traits are she's quick-witted and sarcastic, independent, heroic, and she has some underlying traits that she's lonely and traumatized because of a bad ordeal that happened where Hades was going to set her boyfriend free, Meg's boyfriend, and it backfired. The boyfriend chose to woo another girl and left Meg as a prisoner to Hades at that point. So she's self-sacrificing and caring is other traits of hers. So Meg and Hercules both are Greek. She calls him Wonder Boy. And he, in addition to being Greek, is a demigod. So as I said, she's not an actual princess, but they consider her role with Hercules. They consider her as one, and they do end up getting married. Not in the 1997 film, but at the later on film. It's an adventure that follows Hercules, the super strong son of Zeus, who is turned mortal as a baby by the villainous Hades. Growing up on Earth, he feels out of place because of his incredible strength. So he sets out to discover where he truly belongs. And with the guidance of the satyr trainer Phil and support from the quick-witted Meg, Hercules trains to become a true hero, all while Hades schemes to overthrow Zeus and take control of Mount Olympus. Sidekicks of Hades. He's got a couple of lackeys, and they're Pain and Panic, and they are hilarious. And
they're not very good at their jobs.
And I don't know, is it Gilbert Gottfried played one of them?
I'll look it up.
Voice.
Oh, you know who it was? No, it was Bobcat. Let me look it up. I'm pretty sure it was Bobcat.
You go ahead and look that up. But then we also have a winged horse, Pegasus, who was given to Hercules as his gift from his father, Zeus. And the trainer of heroes, who I had named Phil, is the satyr, and his biological parents are Zeus and Hera of Mount Olympus, and then he has his adoptive parents who find him and save him in the Earth world.
The
Earth world. So, did you find out what their names are? Okay.
So, Panic is played by a fellow named Matt Frewer.
Okay.
And Pain is played by Bobcat Goldthwait.
Oh my goodness, I was way off.
Yeah.
That just for some reason it sounded like
no,
Gilbert
he has
Gottfried.
that voice.
Yeah.
And Bobcat's the one that's on Police Academies, and he does that screaming voice. Yeah.
Okay.
Very similar to Gilbert Gottfried. Yeah.
Okay. And follow-up movies, direct-to-video sequel titled Hercules Zero to Hero that came out in 1999. And then a live action, no official release date, as the project is still in early development. They kind of started it and then they had to halt it. And then I'm not going to say names, but somebody was in it and backed out of it. And because there was a lot of other things going on and they were trying to find casting for it and yada, yada. So in any case, it's still in early development and is awaiting a final script.
Okay.
So there are recent unconfirmed reports suggest a potential 2027 release. But again, it's not official. And some sources in Greek mythology say that the actual Hercules and Megara have 3 sons, whereas other sources say 8 sons as children.
Okay.
In this show, in this film, there's none.
Nothing. No, this is kind of where
children.
they
So I'm
first
kinda
meet
going-
and fall in love kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of going like Disney and then throwing a little bit of the real stuff in there. But as I said, there's lots if you want to investigate on your own. As far as awards, there are 16 nominations and 9 wins. Of those wins, we have 4 Annies, an ASCAP Film and Television Music Award, a Golden Reel for Best Sound Editing, Los Angeles Film Critics Association Award for Best Animation, and the Online Film and Television Association Award for Best Voiceover Performance that went to James Woods for playing Hades. Yeah. So that's what I got for good old Hercules.
It was the first time I watched it. It was good. Not my favorite, but it was good.
My sister used to call Zachary Hercules when he was little. Yeah.
That's her son.
Zachary's, yeah. Yeah, if you guys...
It's not our dog or anything.
That was like conversation that I'm looking at Nick telling him, because he already knows who Zachary is. But Zachary is my son, and my sister always called him Hercules because he was so stocky and solid when he was little. So, but anyway, yep, that's what I got.
All right. Thanks, Joni.
Yeah, you bet.
This week's tip or trick. We talked about it before. And I don't know if we've done this as a tip or trick, but I'm saying it because we're going to do it and we're going to report back on it. We always say, do the free things in Disney.
Yeah.
We're going to do the Christmas resort hop. We're going to all the gingerbreads.
Yeah.
So we're going to do it this week.
We are going to do it.
Yeah, and we're going to report back because it's free. You know, we are not going to any Disney parks on this trip. Well, I take that back. We get the free water park check-in day. But we're doing 2 Universal days and we're doing resort. The other 3 days are going to be resort days. So we're going to do the Christmas resort hop one of the days.
I mean, you can really literally make a full day out of that.
Yeah. I mean, and you get to go on the monorail and
we may even stop and have lunch, Thanksgiving lunch at one of these.
Yeah.
One of these restaurants.
Well, no, it'll be done by then. Thanksgiving lunch. We leave after
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
yes. But Christmas lunch.
Yeah. But we'll go on a boat, and I don't know. We might just go on a Skyliner just to go on the Skyliner. Who knows?
Well, we will have a little with us, so.
Yeah.
A little, not so little, but.
Yeah. But yeah,
he'll enjoy seeing all these.
I think so.
All these gingerbreads, too. He'll be amazed about how big they are. And
we'll just keep feeding them gingerbread.
They're real. Why not? If you keep feeding me gingerbread, they're good.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to report on the Christmas hop, or the resort hop, with all the gingerbread displays.
Yeah.
So that's going to do it for this week. Like I said, we're going to be recording early next week due to the holiday. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yes, happy
Enjoy your time with your off work and with your family and friends. And don't forget to enter for the $100 gift card on the pinned post on our Facebook page. All right. Well, you can go to our website at mainstreettalkpod.com. All of our links, everything is there. The Facebook page is Main Street Talk. Facebook group is Disney World Tips and Tricks. Instagram is Main Street Talk Podcast. Our YouTube channel, you can search us there, Main Street Talk Podcast on YouTube. And if you want to plan that Disney World vacation, contact me at nick.garcia@academytravel.com. And you can bring the theme park scents home with you from the Magic Candle Company. The link is on our website, and use the code Main Street Talk at checkout for 15% off your entire order. So, like I said, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
We will talk to you real soon.
Bye, everyone.